Ahoy mateys and welcome to Secondmates Orals Function 1 Frequently Asked Questions. My name is Saurav Bhatt, third mate of a foreign going ship and tattoo artist at Coilbook Tattoo Studio, Chandigarh. And I happen to be your pirated advisor. This is the second episode where we analyze Captain Sundaram. Please check out the first video if you haven't. And for the subsequent questions, here we go. What are the types of sextant errors? There are two types, adjustable, non-adjustable. What are the adjustable errors? Perpendicularity error, side error, index error, collimation error. Non-adjustable errors, graduation error, centering error, shades error, micrometer error, prismatic errors. Does rule of the road apply to all vessels? Yes. As per which rule? As per rule 1. What's the difference between true sun and mean sun? True sun's apparent path is ecliptic. Mean sun's apparent path is equinoctial. During your bridge watch at night, you sighted a buoy which is not marked on the chart. What's your action? Check ship's position. Check if chart is updated. All the predictions are up to date. Check navigation warnings. And of course, call master. What's the sound signal of grounded vessel more than 200 meters? 3 separate strokes on the bell before and after continuous ringing of bell for 5 seconds, and additionally 2 short blasts followed by 1 prolonged blast. Just as you have lat and longitude in terrestrial navigation, what do you have in celestial navigation? What are the corresponding terms in celestial navigation? Declination and GHA. When do you take amplitude of sun? When the sun is on the horizon, when the sun is above the horizon or below horizon. When do you take the amplitude of the sun? When the sun is half semi-diameter above the horizon. When you see any vessel with flag November Charlie, what does it mean? It means vessel is in distress and requires immediate assistance. When you see any vessel with November Charlie flag, what will be your action? My action, as always, call master. With master's consent, we will contact that distressed vessel and get maximum information about that vessel. Only after master's consent are we allowed to do this. Then, with master's consent, we will send distress relay message if required, and if we can, only then we may provide assistance to that vessel. You see a vessel aground right ahead. What's your action? As always, call master. 1 short blast, alter course to starboard, reverse course, check your ship's position, then check the sounding on the chart. Why doesn't gyro work on high latitude? Due to settling and steaming error. Settling and steaming error. What is the difference between grounding and stranding and beaching? Grounding, stranding, beaching. Now, grounding can be of 2 types. One can be done intentionally, one can happen accidentally. Whenever the grounding is done intentionally, it is called beaching. Whenever grounding happens accidentally, it's called stranding. What are the limitation of radar? Range discrimination, bearing discrimination, minimum range, maximum range, range accuracy, bearing accuracy. You are facing restricted visibility in traffic separation scheme. What all rules apply? Rule 19, Rule 10, Rule 35, Rule 5, Rule 6, Rule 7, Rule 8. What is the line? Why the line on barometer is always curved? Due to the curvature of pen mark on the paper roll. Due to curvature of pen mark on the paper. What are routing charts? Routing charts are charts which are used during passage planning. There is one routing chart for each month, for each ocean. What all information do you get from a routing chart? We get all the detailed information about expected weather conditions, expected ocean conditions, including pressure, current. We get details of air temperature, sea level temperature, ice limits, load line zone times, wind rows. What are the errors of echo sounder? Velocity of propagation, stylus speed error, Pythagoras error, multipath error, thermal and density layer error, zero line adjustment error. What are the errors of GPS? Ionospheric error and tropospheric error, ionospheric and tropospheric delay error. Correction, ionospheric and tropospheric delay correction. Ionospheric and tropospheric delay error. Alright? It is the delay error. Delay caused by ionospheric and tropospheric layers. Then user clock error, satellite clock error, GDOP, geometric dilution of precision, multipath error, deviation of satellite from the predicted path. What are the errors of Doppler log? Error in transducer orientation, error in oscillator frequency, error in propagation of acoustic waves, also known as velocity error of acoustic waves, error due to ship's motion, error due to ships rolling and pitching. Now that's all folks for this part. Stay tuned for more questions coming out from Captain Sundaram. Also stay tuned for more frequently asked questions of Function 1 orals from different surveys. If you have any other question or if there is some doubt in these questions that you need an explanation about, or there is another question that you have in mind, please do comment. I'm always here for your service. El mar es no pan, la marina mercante es no pan. Si te quieres eso en español, dime por favor en los comentarios. Gracias, muchas gracias. Salud. Solved out.